Hi, this is April from Reprogram Yourself. I wanted to take a minute today to talk about hypnotherapy and specifically hypnotherapy for weight loss. So, I just came from my clinic where I had a visit with a client who wanted to lose about 25 pounds and just to feel better and to improve their ability and desire to work out and be more healthy. And so that is actually the perfect kind of client because they're not just chasing numbers on a scale. They're really focused on wanting to be healthier, wanting to improve the kinds of food that they intake, and also increase the amount of physical activity that they do to be as healthy as possible. Another thing I do want to point out is weight loss for a lot of people, overeating. That is caused by a few things and things that we think we know what is causing them, and sometimes they're subconscious things that we're not even aware of. So a lot of the times the overeating becomes a habit of comfort, right? So we're experiencing stress, and so we're overeating, and that is a coping mechanism that we use to help us get out of that stressful state and to feel in a more comfortable, relaxed state. So that is one of those things. Another one is potentially shame. Shame on how you are dealing with just the stressors of life or how your body looks or whatever it might be. We tend to overeat to put on layers of protection to help protect our hearts and our souls. And really, to lose weight, we already know what to do, right? Don't eat foods that are high in sugar, high in carbs, uh, that are tons of calories that are not healthy for you. Don't eat processed foods, salty foods, that kind of stuff. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Um, Make sure you have a nice macronutrient count as far as how much protein you're eating, how many carbs, how much fat you're eating, healthy fats, that kind of thing. Don't overeat. Eat until you're full. That kind of stuff. Those are things that we know inherently in our minds that will help us to maintain our weights, get some more exercise, those kinds of things, right? The things that we don't really realize are that we have these programs running in the background that are causing us to overeat in those times of stress or overeat to protect ourselves for whatever reason. So this is where hypnotherapy comes in for weight loss, because what we do is we address this on a subconscious level. Because like I said, we already know how to do it in our minds. So we know what we're supposed to do. But when you're able to address that on a subconscious level, then you instill new programs, new loops, and new ways, new techniques, more tools in the toolbox, if you will, for your body and your soul and your mind to go to in the times of stress so you're not overeating. So that's how we really use hypnotherapy for weight loss is we instill kind of a new loop, a new program that you can use to help with the stress, to help with the shame, to help with the fear, to help with whatever is not allowing you to be as healthy as you possibly can be. So that's just a little update on that. Because I know, when we think about hypnotherapy for weight management, like how does that really work? It's really just giving us better tools to use instead of overeating, or if we're not taking care of ourselves like we should be, or not getting enough sleep like we should be, all of those things which contribute to the weight that we're carrying that we don't need to carry. And, sometimes weight is a number that's on the scale. That is what I tell my clients because we really want to build muscle, which weighs more than fat. So the overall goal is to be healthier, to really feel like we're supported and we have enough knowledge and love for ourselves to address everything we need to address, even if it's at a subconscious level. And a secret, it's even easier when we do it at a subconscious level than we're trying to make ourselves do it on a mental level. So it's always my pleasure to help with hypnotherapy in any way, but hypnotherapy for weight loss is incredibly effective. And I would encourage you, if you are wanting to embark on your weight loss or weight management journey, please feel free to reach out. Let's make an appointment. We can talk about the things that are potentially causing weight gain or the inability to lose weight or to be at a healthy weight, and then address it with your subconscious and with the cells of your body actually during hypnotherapy.